and staying healthy. And I can't tell you how much I miss seeing your faces down at TxR. These have been trying times for everyone, but particularly for those of us in the restaurant industry. While we are hopeful at some point life can get back to normal, right now there are so many members of our Terrapin Crossroads family that will be out of work in the coming months. Our wonderful staff, the folks who make Terrapin as special as it is, need our help now more than ever. So we're launching this campaign to support them directly, and to be clear, 100% of all funds donated will go to the staff. If you can spare it, please consider supporting them. Any amount will help. So to kick this off, we reached out to some of our dear friends who love TxR as much as we do, and they have very generously provided us with some wonderful musical messages of love to you all. Tonight, we start off with the incomparable John Scofield playing Standing on the Moon.
Please do not forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload next. Phil.Lesh, the talented bassist and founding member of the Grateful Dead, passed away at 84, leaving fans and family to honor his life and legacy. Lesh's family shared the news on his official Instagram, giving the world a glimpse into the love and care that surrounded him in his final days. For his fans, this news was heartbreaking. Phil wasn't just a musician, they saw him as a friend, a guide, and the heart of a musical journey that spanned generations. Phil.Lesh was born with music in his heart. Growing up, he loved every sound he heard. The gentle hum of birds, the rush of wind, everything around him was music. It was no surprise to anyone who knew him when he picked up his first instrument. In his youth, Phil was drawn to jazz and classical music. These styles became the foundation of his passion. He studied the trumpet and was deeply moved by the smooth flow and improvisation of jazz. But Phil's journey was just beginning, and he would soon find a different path in music that would shape his life forever. In the 1960s, something special was happening in San Francisco. It was a time of change, and music was at its heart. People were experimenting, dreaming, and searching for something real. It was here that Phil met Jerry Garcia and others who would become like family to him. Together, they formed the Grateful Dead, a band that became a voice for a generation. Phil didn't start as a bass player. In fact, he had never played the bass before. But he took up the challenge, learning as he went along. For Phil, music was about feeling, not perfection. The Grateful Dead quickly gained a following. Their fans, known as Deadheads, weren't just listeners, they were part of a family. Each show felt like a gathering of friends, with Phil's bass lines bringing people together. The Grateful Dead became known for their free, soulful style. They didn't play the same songs the same way twice. Every concert was unique, like a new story told for the first time. Phil loved this freedom, and he thrived in it. His bass wasn't just background, it was a heartbeat, guiding the band and the audience alike. For Phil, the music was about connection. He believed that when they played, they were sharing something true. There were no barriers between the band and the crowd, everyone was part of the moment, lost in the sound. Life in a rock band isn't always easy. The road was tough, and so was the lifestyle. Over the years, the Grateful Dead faced struggles, both as a group and individually. Phil saw friends and fellow band members come and go, and he faced his own hardships. Yet, he held on to the music and his love for his bandmates. Through all the ups and downs, the fans stayed. They traveled across cities and countries just to feel the magic that the Grateful Dead brought to the stage. This loyalty and love helped keep Phil going. Phil.Lesh's influence goes beyond the bass. He showed that music isn't about fame or money but about sharing a piece of your soul. His legacy lives on in countless musicians and fans who found meaning in his music. When Phil's family shared the news of his passing on Instagram, it touched the hearts of people around the world. Memories flooded back for many, from fans who had followed him for decades to those who had just discovered his work. Phil's life reminds us of the power of music to bring people together, even after we're gone. As fans, friends, and family reflect on Phil's life, there is both sadness and gratitude. He leaves behind a legacy of love, music, and community. Those who knew him say that Phil was kind, humble, and full of life. He shared his gift with the world and inspired countless others to do the same. Today, people remember phil.lesh with gratitude, knowing he gave them more than just songs, he gave them moments they could hold on to forever. The music of the Grateful Dead continues, and so does Phil's spirit, alive in every note, every beat, and every heart it touches. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to daily updates and never miss a video.